Good morning everyone, and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity. I apologise for that little blip. I was just adjusting and making sure the microphone was on, but I'm sure I'm loud enough. Right, I'm up this morning with a personal haul, and it's only a small haul, so it's a really quick video. And the first thing I got myself was two large flower dies. Now I'll put that one down because I'm going to put my hands under it so you can see just how big that is. And I'm going to measure that one, and I've got another one I'm going to measure that. And these do come in sort of like sizes that I think there's one that's actually bigger than this, and that is 5 7/8 of an inch. And they do scale down, but you buy them individually. So I got these, and I think these on the site are considered 15 centimeters. And I also got myself that one. Now you can get up to all sorts of things with these, which of course is why I did it. And one of the best things that these are used for is like home decor, or you know, cutting appliques that you can stitch onto a t-shirt and stuff like that. But of course you can also make big floral swags, but if you've got the gradient sizes you can make jumbo flowers. But I just wanted something that I could, you know, cut in felt or little bits of patchwork fabric, bead the centers, and just do some little homey type things. So I got myself those two, and I think this one should be the same size. It's coming in at 6 inches in that direction. So have a look at it there. Yeah, 6 inches. I'm going to say that one's probably 6 inches if you do it at its high peak point. So aren't they glorious? Look, put my hands down on them. They're just lovely. Yes, and I did cut them out, so they do cut out beautifully, and I've got little bits of fluff on my paper, so you have to forgive that. So there's my one, and you can see that embosses beautifully. I mean, imagine cutting those in faux Miran. You can make a lovely little corsage for a dress or anything, or even on a child's hat. You know, you could stitch that onto, I don't know what it's called, you know, the headpiece, like a French beret or something. And that could be, you know, appliqued onto the top of a child's hat. And then you could put a few little beads for the flower centre, and that would look really pretty. Or even curtain tiebacks, you know. So I do love stuff like that, and that's the first thing I got myself. Right, the next thing I got myself, because you know me and wax seals, I absolutely love wax seals, but I'm just really, honestly, no good at doing them. I know that there's all kinds of flood shapes you can get now that you can, you know, pour your melted wax into and then stand the seal inside, and you get an absolutely perfect wax seal. And I probably will end up getting myself those, but I bought these. And I also got the yellow, so I've got the yellow and the green. So let's open up the green and have a look. Now these are resin, so they should, once I get them out, feel a bit like wax. And they're 3-dimensional. I hope you can see that. So I don't know, should I get that one off? I think I should, so that you can have a close look at it. And they are adhesive, but I want you to see that. So adhesive on the back, and then totally, I'm going to get as close as I can, totally 3D. Aren't they gorgeous? I'm going to stick that back on. Whoops, there we go, and give you a rough measurement. But if you look at them, you can see they're all sorts of different shapes. I love that one, slightly oval, and then you've got little flecks of foil in them as well, but they're just so pretty. So measurements on those, I'll go for this one here. I'm going to say that's 1 inch, and then if I go over my wide bit, yeah, they're probably 1 inch by 1 inch if you average them out. But aren't they sweet? Now, if I stick it on a white background, I'll use my flower. It's probably a lot easier to see them. So you get all different styles. There is some writing on them, but I think that one says "for you." Yeah, it does. That one says for you. Oh, that's a better angle. I can see now. But you can see they're all 3D. Really pretty and lovely. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to open the yellow one as well and do a close-up of that, because I haven't opened them yet. And I also got myself 3 little stamps that I'll show you in a second. Get these out. Let's pop these on my flower. There we go. That one's got a little swallow bird. I don't know what that says. What does that say? I do not know, but it's pretty. You've got little bits of foil in that one. You've got a lovely daisy flower. And then you've got one with petals. You've got For You again. That's a nice one with a little honeybee. Yeah, they're catching the light just right now. So, there we go. I don't know what the J-O means. If anybody knows what it is, you can let me know below. But they're just really cute. Absolutely love them. And that one with a little pressed flower. Wonderful. I love them. Yes. I'll put them back in their packages in a bit. Right, so I got myself those, and next up I got myself stamps, and I did stamp a couple of tags, which is why I didn't put these back in the packaging correctly. So one's a little girly rabbit, the other's a little girly bear, and then I also got the little boy rabbit and the little boy bear, and I also got this one which came in the same kind of, you know, sort of set. And I just figured that's great for any time of the year. You can have a lovely starburst in the background for a Halloween card, a Christmas card, or a birthday card. And you can stamp bits and pieces off them, which is what I did on my tag. So I'm just trying to be real close there. So you've got tiny little dots working their way into stars. Stardust. Absolutely wonderful. And it would be great around a round aperture for a shaker, or something like that. So I treated myself to those. Oh, and I also used this die set that I got from Piggy a while ago, Piggy Store. I always link Piggy Store because I just think he's great value. You know, like for 20 bucks you can get such a lot of stuff, and you get free shipping. So that's just a little pocket envelope and a tag, and I used the larger tag in that set. So here we are. I stamped the little boy bear onto that little tag there, and they stamp absolutely beautifully. So I did that. Just used a little bit of Touch 5 and fussy cut out in some pattern paper his little shorts, and then the little girl one I did the same. Cut the little dress out in pattern paper. Just a little bit of Touch 5 on the ears and the cheeks, and you can see that little starry star at the bottom. I just used bits and pieces of it. Just absolutely glorious. And I will measure the width of this for you. So let's find my biggest point. 3.5 inches. I'm going to say 3.5 inches all the way around. So great size for a card. And then all of these characters are pretty much the same height. So that's 2.5 inches. If I do the little rabbit, that's 2 1/8, well 3/16, but you know what I mean. They're roughly the same size, and they do fit onto those cute little tags. Right, that was my personal haul, and that is what I have for you today. And I do thank you so much for joining me. I am going to be up tomorrow with a design team haul from Eiffel Store. Have an absolutely awesome day, and as usual, all links below. Bye.